In today's video, we're going to look at this Hot Wheels X Mattel Volkswagen Beetle Bumblebee. And, you know, since I started this channel, I've been wanting something like this to come along. Those of you who have watched my previous videos know I love to review Transformers and diecast cars. And this is like the perfect amalgamation of them both. But does it live up to the hype? Been pretty tricky to find here in the UK. Probably not in America, because you guys have way better distribution. But now that I managed to get one, let's check this out. Really quick summary. The new thing that's on this casting is the cool Bumblebee head. This is actually an older Hot Wheels casting that has been reused. And I think because of the licensing deal came quite quickly. I'm not sure how long it will last as well. The collaboration. Hot Wheels are mainly using their current castings to, you know, do a new livery or repaint them as close as they can to the Transformers vehicles. I know that there is like a new 5 set that has come out with like Drift, which was the Bugatti, and you've got like Barricade as the Celine, but they've used like a Ford Mustang instead, which is kind of close, but it doesn't quite hit the mark for some of them. And if you want a quick summary, which I'll go into in detail in the rest of the video, you know, Hot Wheels have come a long way since these old castings. You know, plastic inserts from the windscreen now and the front lights, the lack of detailing on the front, this huge hind wheel, which doesn't really make sense in nowadays castings, which I know Hot Wheels do. Like, they do the smaller one at the front and the bigger one at the back, but for this one, I'm not sure why they've done that. And then on the back, not much detailing either. Sure, you've got these on, but they could have done a lot more. And just the sculpt itself, the design, it's quite old school. And I was hoping that it would be something a bit more accurate to what we've seen from the G1 cartoon on screen. This, however, is really cool to see. Nice tempo. But yeah, the wheel choice as well could have been improved, I think. So there we go. That's my really quick summary. Hey, if you're into diecast or Transformers, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Here are all the latest items that I'm going to review. There's about 13 or so. And massive thanks to those who've already subscribed. Really appreciate it. Yeah, and I hope you enjoy my videos. I love to read your comments. I love to chat about the same things that you're interested in that I am. And it's just great to network with other diecast fans or Transformers fans. Cheers, guys. Let's have a quick look at this packaging. So I got the short card, and part of the illustration is cut off here, but we can see enough of it to get the idea. So at the top we've got the Transformers label, then Hot Wheels, we've got this noticeable Autobot symbol on the front, and really nice illustration. But you can see the toy car has quite a lot of features missing. So this light here is not here. This silver line across the body is not here. On the front, you know, it's got a silver part here. That's not even there at all. These lights, they're just kind of pop-up tabs from the bottom bit. And as this is a really old casting originally, there's no plastic lens that like the modern designs have where they come through from the windscreen, which is a shame, I think. But more on that when I open it. We've got the Hot Wheels screen time theme here and the logo. And just simply Bumblebee. The cool thing, which I'll show you in more detail, is the base with Bumblebee's face on. Then on the other side, if there's anything that you're interested in, I'll just scroll it down for you. But other than that, let's get this open and take a look. So here we go, out of the packet, and just again to look at those details here. It's got the front, the silver part is missing, but it's raised, so people who like to customize their Hot Wheels can do that. But yeah, these lights, you know, these headlamps, they don't really, this is such an old design. I'm not really sure why Hot Wheels couldn't just make a new Volkswagen Beetle casting, you know. I mean, they could do it in several colors so that, you know, they can get the most use out of one casting, because it's quite expensive to make one casting just for one release only. But with this Volkswagen Beetle, they could definitely recolor it many different things with many different liveries as well. So, but I think they just chose the easiest thing to do, which was go through their archive, find a Beetle, and then just slap this Autobot sticker on. The scale's quite nice and small, which is the way Bumblebee should be. It's not a big Autobot at all. These wheels, they're so old school. I'm not really sure. I mean, some people love them, but I guess because I've been collecting Hot Wheels since COVID, I'm just used to the more modern wheels, and this definitely could look a lot more modernized with this, instead of choosing this casting, which is older. So, okay, from the front, we have got, yep, two lights here, and then the chassis part coming up through into the headlights. All this stuff could be, if you're good at paints, can be customized. No windscreen wipers on the windows like recent castings. No wing mirrors at all. We've just got a simple line to show the bodywork here. Got the handle outline there, and we've got a slight, you know, we've got the wheel arch here around there. Now these wheels, they stick out a lot of this casting. Now onto the back, we've got the two brake lights there. We've got some of like the vents here, perhaps, and then you can see the Zamax quite rough there. And there's a bit of paint, it's just not a smooth cut, and that's the back window. You know, in terms of modern design, I'm not even sure Bumblebee is this older Beetle. I'm sure it's a newer model than this, because Transformers were released in 1984, and they would have chosen at least maybe one from the late 70s probably. But yeah, this is old. I'm not even sure it's the correct model that Bumblebee is even based on. But hey, you know, for what it is, it's okay, I guess. I will be getting, I'm going to try and look out for a Kyosho Beetle, which hopefully comes in the same shade of yellow, and I'll definitely review that one as a more accurate vehicle. So that's the back. Here is the bottom. That's got a cool image of Bumblebee here, which I quite like. It's all shiny and silvery. That's your base. Here we have 2023 Hasbro Volkswagen Beetle. So they didn't put Bumblebee, they put the Beetle name. And then 2023 Mattel. So they've got Hasbro and they've got Mattel. And I think because they had like a licensing agreement and it came together quite quickly, they didn't have enough time to just make a new casting because it takes a while. So it's literally just using existing castings. And unfortunately, this one has been chosen to represent Bumblebee. But yeah, as I say, it's not perfect. And these massive hind wheels just show off, you know, yeah, just that Hot Wheels style, I guess. But I think I prefer like a Matchbox version over this. But hey, that's what it is. Advantages of this model are the yellow paint is really accurate, really nice. Autobot symbol, super cool on there. And if people are good at customizing, Hot Wheels have added those details in the cast itself to then highlight, which is great. And the scale is a small one in the packet, so that really suits it quite well. And I think that's about it really for this review. Let's get this guy on the turntable. So, not perfect, but it's got its little pluses. It's got a little charm to it. I think long-term Hot Wheels fans will definitely like this because of the use of the older casting. So there we go. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and see you in the next review. Take care.